Hi everyone, today's review is going to be of the MAC Studio Sculpt. I think the stickers came off it with the shade on it, which is really bad. They should really put better information stickers on it, but I'm pretty sure it was NW15 because I'm quite pale and she gave me this sort of pink undertoned one, which really pissed me off actually because I don't think it was the right one for me, but I didn't really feel that I could take it back when I'd used so much of it. So it looks like this. It's a gel based formula. It cost, God, how much was it? I think it was about £25, and there's I got it from Fraser's in the MAC department in Glasgow. There's 40 millilitres or 1.3 fluid ounces in it. It looks like this. You can see like it's really thick, so it doesn't like drip anywhere, and it really does go a long way. I mean, you can see how much of my hand I actually covered there. So you don't need a lot. Like even that would probably be too much to do your whole face. I don't even know why I squeezed that much out. It's a waste. My friend actually bought me this to use as my wedding day makeup. Because I used to always use sort of drugstore makeup, and I was really worried that it just wouldn't be long lasting enough and it wouldn't photograph well. I mean, you can find some absolute genius foundations from drugstores, but I just really wanted something special for my wedding day, so my lovely friend Connor bought me this as my wedding gift, along with 2 other MAC products which I will review as well. So it's got SPF 15 and it's called the Studio Sculpt. In terms of colour, I think this is maybe, I mean it does look nice on me, but I think this was right at the time, but my skin has been mental recently just through stress and stuff, and I think that it's maybe not the colour I would have chosen now, but I mean I still love it. I still wear it on a day-to-day basis. It is really long lasting, it does photograph really nicely. It's got a kind of I would say natural to kind of not glossy finish, but it's not as matte as some other ones I've seen. You do have like a slight shine left over by it. The only thing I will say that is I do find it a little bit difficult to apply and a little bit difficult to blend. Normally I would probably use a stipple brush for it, but I'm actually waiting on that arriving. Some people say they don't like the stipple brush, but I had one before and I lost it, but I did use it a couple of times with this and I actually found it was really good. I've heard a lot of people using actual foundation brushes, but I just hate brushes like this. I just hate them. I just find, unless you're going to buy like a really high price one like a Coastal Scents, or not even high price but just good value, or a sort of MAC brush, I just find the cheap ones that are just rotten and they just streak. I also used to apply it with, what is it? I'm terrible for keeping makeup brushes on me. Here we are with this, which is the e.l.f. powder brush. It's just like a flat top stiff sort of kabuki type brush, and I found that applied it quite well. I have heard of people applying it with a damp sponge, but I just found that it sheared out the coverage too much when I did that. But if you sort of don't have a lot of imperfections to cover up or blemishes, then I think definitely go with that. Just the sort of regular makeup sponges you can buy for like £1, the wee triangles. But as foundations go, I mean I think the coverage is brilliant, the finish is brilliant. I have suspicions that this might have broken me out, but I'm not sure because I was on holiday for a month and I had to change my whole skincare routine because I didn't have all my stuff with me because my luggage allowance was crap. So I can't say for certain whether it was this that broke me out, but as the product goes, I mean it is really long lasting. You do get a lot of product in it, and I think you can definitely make it last. I mean I've had this for like over a month and a half now and I've still got loads left. I think the coverage is great. It doesn't feel really heavy on your skin. I would say the only problem is the application. I think you've really got to just do trial and error to get the application right. The colour, as I said, is a nice colour. I just think that the way my skin is now, my skin's become too red because I've had a lot of acne inflamed and breaking out in rashes and stuff when I was on holiday. to do the water and just stress and stuff. I think that my skin is too red for it just now, but once it settles down to its normal colour, I think it will be totally fine. You do have to set this with a powder just to make it stay on and make it sort of look nicer. So I tend to use MAC Mineralised Skin Finish or Collection 2000 loose powder. Any powder will be fine. I'm waiting on the e.l.f. HD powder, so I'll do a review on that soon. But yeah, I actually really like it. I do think that it's worth the money. I would buy it again. I think the coverage is great. It's medium to buildable coverage, but you can build it to full. I think if you've got combination or more on the dry side skin, it would work for you. I also think if you had oily skin, it would work for you. I think you just need to set it with a bit more powder than those of us with dry skin. But no, I really like it and I would definitely buy it again. So if you're sort of starting out with MAC and you're looking for a sort of day-to-day foundation and you're used to the sort of liquid formula, or you want a sort of nice heavier coverage, if you're looking for sheer coverage, this is not for you. I would go for the Face and Body foundation. If you're looking for it not to be obvious that you've got makeup on, this is not for you. It doesn't look cakey, but obviously you can tell you've got makeup on because no one's skin is that perfect. But if you're one of the lucky people who doesn't have a lot of blemishes or doesn't need a lot of coverage, I wouldn't waste your money on this because you're going to find it too heavy unless you really sheer it out with a damp sponge. But yeah, overall I really like it. I would definitely recommend it. You can always try it, and if you don't like it, MAC are usually alright with you returning things, as long as, I mean, I couldn't return this now because I've used loads of it, so I couldn't very well go back and say I don't like it and she'll say, really, why have you used half the bottle up then? But no, it's really good, and the fact that it has SPF as well. You can actually apply this with your fingers, I forgot to say. I personally don't like applying foundation with my fingers just because I just don't like touching my face. It just feels a bit gross. I don't like the thought of having all that bacteria on my hands. But yeah, definitely go for it if you're starting out with MAC, or if you're looking for a new foundation and you want full coverage, something that's going to photograph well, then go for it. I really like it. Okay, I hope you found this helpful. If anyone's got any questions or wants me to go over anything, then let me know. I'm going to do a review on the Mineralised Skin Finish and the Pro Longwear Concealer. Okay, thanks for watching guys. Bye!